Hey guys, welcome back to Grounded Roots Healing. My name is Jason, and as you can probably hear from my voice, it's kind of hoarse. And I don't know what I feel right now, but anyway, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone's having a great holiday season. I truly do. And if you could please subscribe down below and comment. Just throw a heart or something up there, and it will actually affect the algorithm and help my channel grow, so my message can reach more people. So today I woke up in a state of what I can only describe as meh. It's been going on for a couple of days, but I've been trying to fight through it. My throat is hoarse. So if you've watched any of my videos, you see that I had quite an ordeal recently here. I had to drop my son off at the hospital and all that stuff. That went well. Everything, well, it didn't go well, but I handled it well. And, we got through that, and he's got his medication, and he's on the mend. But we're away from home and in an environment where I can't control the products that are used, that type of thing. And it's affecting me severely. Like, my throat is a mess. So I've just decided to get away just to get some air more than anything. Now, it's not anyone's fault. They don't understand. But that sure is frustrating. So this meh feeling, this... How do you describe it? Like, I just don't care. I don't want to really do anything. And it's not out of sadness or depression. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of all this, So I had my awakening. Well, first of all, I've been speaking with someone who's, claims to be an alchemist. And I'm listening to what he's telling me. And he said that this feeling, this sort of apathy and not really caring what happens, or, if things get better, if they don't, it doesn't really matter. They're just existing and staring out of these lenses. It's called a Negrado or Negredo. It's a stage of the spiritual awakening, actually considered to be the first stage of the spiritual awakening, which is depressing in itself if that is the case. And that's what I'm going through, because that is the first stage. And I've been at this a year. So I don't think it's that. I think I'm well past the first stage. But it is a dark night of the soul, so to speak. There's a crisis, what's the point of all this, I thought this was supposed to get better, and we're here for fun and all this stuff. So, like I said, I had my 3-day enlightenment last year, just before Christmas. Number 3, significant. And I was shown a lot of things. And one of the first things I was shown was the detriment that a lot of these chemicals that we use in our houses has on us. Number 1, cleaners, just cleaning surfaces. They are toxic and designed to be toxic. So if anyone is listening to me, please just try this for a while and remove all of the toxic chemicals out of your environment and see how you feel. Please. Because no one will listen to me. To a point, anyway. Okay, so let me explain. So I had my awakening, and I I compulsively threw out every chemical that was under our sink, as well as all the chemicals we use to wash ourselves, and most of the food that had pesticides on it, which is nearly all of the food. But a processed food with seed oils and pesticides on the wheat is killing us as a society. There is no question in my mind. It absolutely is. And I've been screaming this from the rooftops for a year to anyone who will listen to it. You go back and look at all my videos in the early part of this. This is what I started off talking about. And it remains a problem. It's a problem. So, you know, some people have used less toxic chemicals. But the resistance is unbelievable. No one believes me. They don't believe me. If you continue to wash your body in petrochemicals and vaporize that into your lungs as you're showering, you will have respiratory issues. Period. You may get bloody noses. You may get what's going on with me right now, which is a scratchy back of my throat, which is like an allergic reaction almost. Phlegm buildup, sneezing, coughing, all of this stuff. That is what it's from. It's from that. Absolutely. If you shave with a can of toxic foam and you put it on your face and then you heat up your razor and you push the stuff around, it goes into your sinuses and you absorb it. And it's killing you. It's so fucking, bloody obvious to me. Yet, I cannot get anyone to listen. It's unfortunate. And it's very frustrating. And the worst part is I have to absorb this stuff too. Because if someone showers and they use this stuff, it remains in the air. You can't get it all out. So we don't use this at my home. And when I go to somewhere else and I'm in their environment, it lingers and I absorb it. And I'm extremely sensitive to it. You know, even things like Dawn dish soap. Well, I shouldn't have said the brand name, but dish soap. It's extremely harsh. It's extremely harsh. It has all kinds of nasty chemicals in it that are all they're there for is designed to lower our vibration. So I've switched to all natural, non-toxic, and even stuff that says it's all natural, I test it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just the wolf in sheep's clothing, because that does happen a lot. So Dr. Bronen's has always been a go-to. I use it for shampoo and shaving and everything. And the soap, bars of soap from them. And that's pretty much an affordable option in that regard. It's actually more affordable to do it this way, by the way. You just have one bottle of something to clean your entire body, surfaces in your house, everything. And it's extremely effective and smells nice. And then you don't need all these crazy body creams and hand creams and face creams. Olive oil with essential oils in it. Done. It's cheap, it's extremely good, and it works. So, anyway, I'm going off topic. Somebody please listen. It's getting to the point where I'm not sure what the point of this is. Why did I give myself all of this knowledge? Yet I can't change my outward existence. Like, this is all internal stuff. So yeah, my skin's a bit better. I look younger. Everything. I feel healthier, but I'm not like spectacular. Example that everybody can obviously see that this has changed my life for the better. So you have to take my word for it, and no one takes your word for it. What is the point? Is it just so I help myself? And there you go. If that's just the case, then what are we doing? Like, why is this? It's a strange plot that I'm going through right now. All of this knowledge, but I can't get through to anyone with it. You know, we want to help people. We want people to understand that that's what's happening. Yet, you're not given the ability to do that, to get through. So, frustration that I have to be exposed to this stuff. This will be the last time this happens. I can't continue to do that to myself. You know, I can choose. You can choose whatever you'd like to do, but I have to choose what I expose myself to, and I can't do that anymore. So that'll be the last time I put myself through this kind of thing voluntarily. And you know, I mean, it's nobody's fault. It isn't anyone's fault. I just cannot get through. I cannot get through to people. Maybe someone on here will listen to me and try it and have spectacular results, and maybe that's how this leads to improvement. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely a sense of meh. Now maybe, just maybe, it's the exposure to these chemicals that's causing that. It is possible. You know, I haven't been eating particularly good during the holidays, and I have been falling off the wagon, let's say, and eating stuff that I shouldn't. So it very well may be what is causing my issues overall. Yeah. So I hope everyone's having a good Christmas, a good holiday season. I know that this awakening process started for me around this time last year, and it was dramatic and scary. And I suspect there is a wave of individuals who are going through this right now, and I feel for you. I really do. It's a long, difficult process. This isn't easy. But I would absolutely never go back to the way I was before this. And I am proud of what I've accomplished this year. I'm much healthier. Even though you have days like this is infinitely better than where I was last year. I was drinking regularly, especially during this Christmas break. I would have been drinking a lot. Eating absolute garbage and covering myself with petrochemicals. So I never stood a chance, and it showed in my attitude towards the world. I know you guys are out there, and I suspect a lot of you have just woken up to this, and you may find my videos. I hope you do. I've been through one of the most dramatic versions of this awakening that I have seen. This is not, without a doubt, it's been one of the craziest rides that anyone's described. I've been waiting to find other people like me, and they're out there. But it isn't easy to find someone who's had this kind of, or at least willing to talk about it, who's had this kind of like instantaneous awakening, let's say, followed by all the weird crap that's been going on for the last year. So I feel for you. I hope you hang on. I hope you understand that it does get better, even though it's pretty scary right now. And you know, if there's anything I can do, please reach out. I have a soft spot for anyone going through this. It's not easy. It's not easy. No one ever said it was going to be easy. No one ever said it would be this hard. Yeah. Well, I'm in a beautiful spot. We got the Atlantic Ocean behind me. My headache is subsiding as I get some air, and the future, well, it looks bright. even if it's difficult to see right now, it definitely looks bright. So I think I'll leave it there. If anyone's struggling, feel free to reach out to me. I think I can help you through and at least give you some hope for the future. Like I always say, I hope this video finds you well. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow.